Take a moment and look at these tires. One is meant for an internal combustion engine vehicle, and the other is for an electric vehicle. See a difference? I guess not. On first sight, you will be hard-pressed to tell the difference between an EV tire and a regular tire. They possess similar form and structure, but you'll be mistaken to believe you can screw on a tire made for ICE vehicle onto an EV. They might look the same, but they aren't. In this video, you will learn all there is to know about tires, specifically EV tires, and what to look out for if you are tire shopping for your EV. EV tires must strike a delicate balance. They must be affordable but efficient, lightweight but strong, and durable but still comfortable and quiet. Let's start with a quick breakdown of what tires are and how they are made. Technically, tires are ring-shaped, pneumatically inflated vehicle components that surround the rim of a wheel and transfer the load of a vehicle from the axle to the ground. In doing so, tires create traction for the wheel, allowing it to move over different surfaces. They also form a flexible, shock-absorbing cushion for said wheel as it moves over rough terrain. The earliest tires were used on wagons and carts. They comprised of leather bands later replaced by iron, then steel wrapped over wooden wheels. Usually a wheelwright would heat the tire in a forge fire, forcing it to expand. They would then wrap it over the wheel and cool it. This would cause the metal tire to contract and form a tight fit over the wheel. The standard pneumatic tires cars use today seem to have first come into existence in the 1800s. In 1847, Robert William Thomson, a Scottish inventor, filed the first tire patent. The model, however, was never produced, and the first practical pneumatic tire is credited to John Boyd Dunlop, another Scot who filed a similar patent in 1888. But while the model was practical, it needed improvement. Today, over 450 tire companies across the globe produce pneumatic tires. The manufacturing process begins with bulk raw materials like carbon black, rubber, and chemicals, and ends with the assembly and curation of several specialized components. And tires today are the best they can be. So why would manufacturers want to mess with a tried and tested tire formula? Do EVs really need special tires? To grasp the need for EV tires, you need to understand how they differ from ICE tires. EVs are fundamentally different from internal combustion engine cars. In addition to running on a battery, they are also heavier, more efficient, less noisy, and more torque-heavy than their gas-powered counterparts. EV tires are designed to account for these differences. In terms of weight, for example, EV batteries add between 20 to 30% more weight to a car than ICE counterparts. This means that EV tires must be strong enough to support the extra weight and the associated momentum and inertia during cornering and braking. Consequently, EV tires are usually made from stronger, thicker, double-layer compounds like nylon, silica, silicon, and other polymers. EV tires also feature rigid structures, tire profiles, and design patterns designed to give EVs a lower rolling resistance. This characteristic directly impacts range, which is the distance a vehicle can cover before it needs to be refueled or, in this case, recharged. Essentially, the tires produce lower resistance levels, reducing energy loss and increasing battery efficiency. EVs are also popular for their instant acceleration and torque. However, achieving this torque, especially at such weight levels, exerts added pressure on the tires. Left unaccounted for, it can increase potential slippage. This is why EV tires are made with wide center ribs and stiffer tread patterns. And lastly, EVs are much quieter than ICE cars, but this reduced cabin noise often makes wind and tire noise much more noticeable in an EV. To maintain ride quietness, EV tires are equipped with specialized rubber compounds and lined with sound-absorbent foam. The tread patterns are also optimized to allow water escape while preventing noise accumulation. So it is pretty clear why EVs need different tires. Their increased weight calls for tires that can handle high inertia levels at high speeds while maintaining tread integrity. Their torque needs, efficiency, and enhanced acceleration capabilities also require stronger, more stable tires. But while this specialized structure means that EV tires can meet all your EV driving needs, it does not mean you can never go wrong. Choosing the wrong tire for your EV can compromise mileage, braking performance, and efficiency. To avoid this, you need to consider several factors before completing that tire purchase. For starters, you need a load index that best handles your EV's weight. The load capacity is a value that indicates how much weight a tire can hold. You can usually settle for a standard extra load, but a heavy load is ideal for four-wheelers. You also need to match the tire type to your EV model. Sportier EVs support more acceleration, which means they need sturdier tires. Another factor to look out for is tire grip. Because of high inertia and torque, EV tires require maximum grip for driving and cornering at high speeds. Check whether the tire you are considering has low rolling resistance and is made from strong compounds. Beyond the makeup of the tire, you also need to factor in natural considerations like weather conditions and seasons. Do you mostly drive on icy roads or in winter weather? If so, you need winter EV tires for your car. You may also need a summer set for when it gets warmer. Otherwise, one set of tires will do if you live in a moderate climate area. Next, you must look at the materials used to manufacture EV tires. EVs are very environmental friendly, releasing zero emissions. However, you should also ensure that the tires are low combustion and made from eco-friendly and sustainable materials. Lastly, consider the range. The range your tires provide can determine how fast your EV depletes its battery. The goal is to buy EV tires with low rolling resistance because then they will require less energy to move through rough surfaces. This will increase your car's range and help maintain your car battery. Speaking of which, tire size can also determine your EV's range. Your car's tires form its only contact patch with the surface, which means their size can affect how long your EV runs. Big wheels seem like a good idea or even look good, but they can eat into your EV's range. A good example of this is the Tesla Model S. According to range estimates for the model sent to the APA, 19-inch wheels produce a 396-mile range on the Model S Plaid. This number drops to 348 miles when the wheels are enlarged by a mere 2 inches. But why are smaller, narrower wheels more energy efficient? Industry experts explain that a narrower contact patch with the road means less energy is needed to move your EV. Smaller wheels with thick sidewalls also have lower rolling resistance, resulting in energy savings all around. So now that you know what EV tires do and how to find the best ones for your EV, where should you be looking? We have already established that regular ICE tires cannot handle your EV's weight, speed, and torque needs, at least not for long. So now you need to find a manufacturer that produces specialized EV tires equipped to handle your electric drive. A good place to start is Michelin. Michelin's EV tires are optimized for shorter braking distances and enhanced steering support to help you maintain acceleration. You can also buy Goodyear EV tires like the Electric Drive GT. This all-season tire, which has a W speed rating and 40,000-mile tread warranty, is one of the company's many designed to be quiet and last long. However, Pirelli is your go-to if you want smaller wheels with lower rolling resistance. Pirelli's EV tires prioritize static grip, noise reduction, and efficiency. Other top contenders include Continental and Bridgestone. Continental's EV tires provide energy efficiency, minimal noise, and high grip. Bridgestone tires, on the other hand, are all about uniform contact with the road, noise reduction, and eco-friendliness. And that's it. You now know enough about EV tires to make informed decisions about your EV drive. The easiest way to look at it is that you now have a heavier, less noisy, more efficient, and more torque-heavy car than your previous ICE model. And you need tires that are optimized to support these features, which is exactly what EV tires do. In the meantime, if you have anything to add to this video, please comment down below. How has your EV experience been so far? Do you like driving on EV tires? Have you tried regular tires on an EV? Do they run better or worse? We would love to hear from you.